Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Weekly Steel Chair. It's been a while since we've done one of these, hasn't it? We've not done a watch along in ages. Well, how about all week we try a couple and we just see how they go? Certainly going to be one where we might have to critique a lot or question a lot or just wonder a lot, but we'll figure it out. This show is going to open apparently with Cena and Cody, so survive at your own peril with Michael Cole on commentary. It's quite the entrance ramp, actually. Brussels, though. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. He seriously wants to give the bent. God almighty. All right, Catherine, how are you? I haven't done one of these in ages, so it's going to be oh, what's the word? Funny. I think funny is a very appropriate way to describe it. Yeah, I'll go with that. That's because Brandon gets it. Sorry, Brendan, he gets it. That man knows. How are you coping, by the way? How are you doing? Where'd it go? That's something. Hanging in there is something at least. Here's hoping you'll be better soon. I certainly hope so, just for the circumstance. I hope you'll be alright. I need to change this fucking thumbnail. Cena's actually getting booed in Brussels, okay. Oh, casual slow walk, thinking he's a tough guy. Okay. What's up, Fernando? Okay. It's a slow, somber walk. Okay. Yeah, Cena and Cody are actually opening the show. This whole segment is Cena versus Cody. Fans are absolutely tearing this one a new one. To be honest, I don't think they could afford to wait. I think they had to go all in. They had to do it now because there's only like, what 5 weeks until WrestleMania. They had to start somewhere, otherwise, well, they would have had a lot of questions on it. Yeah, Cena was absolutely going to get booed on this one. There was no way he was not going to get booed. If he hadn't been booed, it would have been very questionable. Two new blogs. Yeah, one of them I believe is about women's wrestling is boring, which is understandable. Ripley is best. No, Ripley's great, but Ripley isn't the best. She's good though. Eh, at least she offered solutions. Someone's actually got a Cena Rocks posted at the very front of the row. All right, okay then. There's no way I'm letting fucking there. Oh, damn it. We have got a 50-50 crowd, which is not good. That's not good. If you want to play it safe here, that is stupid. Is Cena going to do a Chris Jericho and just stand there and then just walk away? Because I would actually take that. I actually would rate Cena in that circumstance if he just does a Chris Jericho and just says, "I'm not talking." He just walks. The Nitro debut. It was actually at the beginning of the show. He is doing it. He's actually walking away. Oh, hold on, hold on. Second thoughts there, Baldy. Even though you've spray painted your bald spot, honestly, say nothing. Say nothing to these clowns. I would have the utmost respect. There you go. Oh, for fuck's sake. Old age is kicking in. Walk away. Say nothing. What do they fucking deserve? These people deserve nothing. Just walk away. Drop the mic and fuck off. Oh, never mind. He's talking silently. Here we go. Exactly. Make your mind up. Obviously, I want to play it safe, so I'm going to switch on the shitty subtitles. Just tell me if you guys can hear audio through my headset. That's all I'm asking. I'm hoping you can. Oh, wow. Okay. Simmer down, hard man. What? Oh, Jesus Christ. He's saying he's the victim. Jesus Christ. He's doing Jeff Hardy when Jeff Hardy turned heel in 2010. This guy is unoriginal. Nah. Fuck me. I'm not even joking. I didn't do a TNA reference on purpose. This is exactly what he said in 2010. Oh, you just bully me. Nobody bullied him. Well, see if it's because of that bloody Cena sucks chant. I swear to God, it was your fault, PG boy. You went PG. He was fuck Jesus, Catherine. All right, he's getting FU Cena chance. I mean, who hasn't in this business? Oh God, here we go. So you're not a babyface. You're not a heel. You're a human being, fella. Nah. Oh God Almighty. They didn't hate you when you were the prototype, fella. They just didn't understand you. Bigger difference. You nearly got yourself sacked for having no personality, or do you forget the Ruthless Aggression bloody documentary series? I agree, Catherine. This isn't working. This actually needs energy. This needs Lisa life. God forbid, I actually have to say, this thing needs someone like Cody Rhodes. I don't know why he's getting so aggressive or that he just started to win. Like, people appreciate that he was winning all the time. This is not the type of Cena promo that stands out. I agree, Fernando. Like, I honestly agree with you, fella. This is just not normal. And I get it, there's a lot of Cena fans out there, and I've got no issue with that, but this isn't a good Cena promo. And I'll be the first to admit if someone comes back and says I'm wrong or I'm overreacting, but this isn't a normal Cena promo. That would be so nice if you walked away right now. So I announced my retirement in a move that has never been done before. I'm actually walking away at the end of this year. One last time to get along with you guys. One last time to do something nice for you. And doing it. Just like you're doing everything. Okay. John Cena broke my son's heart. Oh my God. Someone's actually holding that in the front row. I'll rate that. That's funny. But hang on. So let's recap. He said that the fans ruined the moment because he's leaving. The fans celebrated that he was potentially going to win the Royal Rumble. And then the fans celebrated he was going to win the Elimination Chamber. He's had umpteen world title reigns, 5 US title reigns, multi-time tag team champion, multi-time WrestleMania main eventer. He's won the most Elimination Chamber matches tied with Triple H. And now he's blaming the fans. I actually okay. He says that the fans only care about themselves. On behalf of the People's Union, I want to say this just about Cena because everyone's going to appreciate this. Just remember, GBL was right. Take off the hat and show us the painted bald spot. I mean, that I'll give him that. He does have a point. They dressed like him. That is true. He did inspire a generation like that. Yeah, I don't get that. What? Actually, no, I don't think he does. Let him play on it. That's a stress. That's a stress thing. Let it happen. Let it play out. I'm actually okay with that for a change. It's still crazy that he is blaming the fans for all of this, though. I mean, that is typical fashion, but you can't be a heel and not say that stuff, you know? If you're not a heel. But I suppose human being elements ties in where he's saying you've mistreated me. Okay. Hmm. A Cody chant. Right. I think Cody's going to appear in a few minutes. I wonder if he's going to do a Brock Lesnar on a Make a Wish kid. Oh, this is where it's going to get interesting. You know, this actually does tie into what he's been doing on his Instagram with the Cesar Romero Joker stuff. Cesar Romero's Joker in the original TV series, well, the Batman TVs in the 60s was absolutely mental. Even though it was the 60s and there was a little bit more portrayed, but that version of the Joker was a version of the Joker that nobody really gives a lot of respect to, except me, because I love that stuff. He should actually adjustment a Make a Wish kid for a table, 100%. I've got Bella sleeping beside me as well, and even she's felt she's actually asleep. She's not woke up for this promo. Do you think they're going to lay hands on each other? Nah. I mean, if they do, then fair enough. If they don't, it'll be cheap. Oh lol. He's actually attacking the folk that wear his merch now. Oh Jesus. The invisible joke? Is he talking about the one where he talks to Stu or the you or that stupid taunt? Yeah, I would wait. I want them to wait until the very last Raw and SmackDown, the WrestleMania weekend. I want them to fight on the very last week. Let them fight verbally. Because one thing that has to prove themselves, and this is a genuine fact, Cody Rhodes has got to prove he can keep up with Cena on the mic. I don't particularly care for John Cena, but the reality is he proves it every single time. If you want to keep up with this guy consistently, you've got to keep up on the mic. If you can't, then you're just going to move on to the next person straight away. So they have no other option. Yeah, we couldn't. But that was his own thing. Oh my god, look at the weirdo on the front row. Wow. Okay. Actually, I stand corrected. Let's leave Cody Rhodes out of this. Cody should have his own segment. Hear me out. Cena opens the show berating the fans. Cody should end the show praising the fans because it'll piss off Cena more, and it'll piss off The Rock more, and it'll get the fans on Cody more. So it actually does the babyface job a little bit better. I actually think this is what they should do. Oh yeah, he always does. He gets kicked by him. He does, but that changed. I think they have to do this route. See what you think about it. Leave leave Cody out of this segment. I actually think would be smart. I actually think that would be the best thing they could possibly do. But they'll bring Cody out, so never mind. Like I said, they'll bring Cody out. See, I give you a better segment, and then WWE just give me Cody Rhodes. Mm. Now these freaks are gonna sing. Yep. They should have left until the end. Oh, he's in a fucking suit, mate. This is the wrong. I mean, I dig nice suits, by the way. Before anyone starts on me, I like suits. But this isn't the right situation. He should be out in his American Nightmare training gear and just, if they're going to scrap, then scrap. If he's going to just verbally go at it with him, then all right, fair enough. I wonder if Cena does win the mustard belt at WrestleMania, will Cena be the last person to hold that version? He brings something new. Because let's be real, nobody wants to call it the undisputed WWE title. We just want to call it the WWE title. It should never be constantly renamed. It should always just be the WWE Championship. Maybe I'm just maybe I'm just too old. I don't know. Oh yeah, he's taking the suit jacket off. Okay. He's gonna come in with his vest and his gold, is that a gold watch? What is that? Is that a gold timepiece? No, it's a, what the fuck is that? Or is that a ring? I can't tell. What is that on his bloody button? Cena should have knocked Cody off the rope. I agree. Or he should have threw the mic at him. Right, let's see. Now, for the last 5 minutes of that promo, Cena was proper berating them. Let's see what Cody does. Let's see if I was right. Even though they've split the promo, I would have done it a little bit differently. But let's find out. He would have got more heat by doing that. Oh, yeah, he would have done. Because let's be real, he didn't get much heat in that promo. See all this cheering? Cena should just get up and walk. Not even give Cody the time of day. Just leave the ring. Just be like, I'm away. See ya. Be like, you can take up with my boss. Sorry, your boss. All right, James, how's it going, dude? Currently watching Raw now. That loud reaction of boos was wild for Cena. Yeah, I was I will admit, I was very surprised that Cena has got booed. I was expecting some potentially some cheers than what we did get. Oh, this 360 camera. I still reiterate that they should have done this the way I thought it. Cena just berates the fans and then just leaves. Cody praises the fans at the end of the night, and you just get the constant piss take from The Rock, like his rage whenever he returns. But instead, we're gonna get this. Cena should just turn around and walk away. Don't even give Cody the time of day. Uh, the crowds were chanting, "He's a legend." To who, I wonder? See, I remember the first time Cena got properly booed. And I remember it because I was 9 years old. And it was the night after it was the Raw after New Year's Revolution. Cena got proper booed. And obviously, Edge was WWE champion. And then we got to the Royal Rumble. Cena obviously beat Edge by submission. And then the Raw after that, he got booed. But the big mega boos. Chicago, WrestleMania 22. It all stemmed from there. Hmm. Oh yeah, 100%. That one night stand. Yeah, that was an insane crowd. But that's a crowd that would not lie either. They told you straight up. Well, that straight to the point. At WrestleMania, he doesn't want to wrestle this whiny bitch. Okay. You know what? I will give Cody Rhodes credit on one thing. And hear me out. I don't often praise him. Cody Rhodes has done what Theory, he's done what Roman Reigns, he's done what Kevin Owens didn't do. They all allowed Cena to berate them. You know what I mean? Like they would get the last shot, like the last word. Cody's basically just went, "Fuck this! I'm having the last word and I'm leaving." That in itself, to an extent, protects him. For how much longer we will find out, but I will praise that slight thing. Like I said, you have to do some praisals. I still think there could have been a little bit of a better altercation. Your mic drop isn't as strong, mate. I say well done to her. She was right. I don't think it's fragile ego at all. I think she was right to do what she did. I've got no problem with it. Frankly, I'm on the side of the wrestler. I'm not on the side of the clown. And just remember, the guy who owns House of Glory Wrestling is a friend of Mercedes as well. Cena getting the na 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 chant as he departs. The Belgian crowd have definitely not let that slip on him. Take off the hat, show the bald spot, and then leave. The funny thing is, Cena probably knows most languages on this planet. He probably understands Belgian, like actual Belgian, not just the English language, but that was 30. That was fair. That was near. We are 30 minutes into Monday Night Raw. Oh, here we go. Michael Cole's gonna start crying like a little bitch. Ah, shout! Someone's wearing a power wrestling Bret Hart shirt from The Simpsons. Michael Cole with your Cruella Deville hair color, just chill.
But John Cena believed the words he just spoke. That was John Cena speaking his truth. We don't have to like it. Obviously, he doesn't care.
Be so funny if Michael Cole just pulls a heel turn and he goes back to being heel Cole because he can't avoid not being with Cena. It would be funny. Oh, they're showing WrestleMania 3. Still one of the best WrestleMania matches you'll ever see. Steamboat versus Macho Man. 416 days Macho Man was Intercontinental Champion for. Single reign. I had to live it. That's why I found it funny. Yeah, Corey Graves isn't particularly great. But the main event of Raw is Braun Breaker versus Finn Balor for the Intercontinental title. 15, 20 minutes, Braun spears him, game over. Okay. Can you imagine if JR was commentating that moment when Cena turned Elimination Chamber? Oh my, OMG, the reaction would have been priceless. You know why? Because Jim Ross would have made it worthy. It's not Gunther, it's Ludwig Kaiser. Remember, JR would have actually gave it a call. What did Michael Cole give? Hit the smaller Gunter. Yeah, Braun's gonna win. 2 minutes, 38 seconds of an ad break, but I'll get to watch the action. Does Judgment Day turn on Finn today? No. Right, let's hear what Ludwig says. I'll tell you because the Americans unfortunately can't get this part. Let's see what he says. Yep, classic. Settle down, settle down. He demands all your gratitude. That's classic Ludwig Kaiser for you. So let me get this straight. JD from New York has an actual issue with Mercedes Moné where he doesn't just criticize her. He goes way beyond that and he constantly bullies women. He bullies women. Go and look at the Twitter feeds that are going on about JD from New York. JD got removed from that show, but you know who didn't get removed was Solo Monster. Now here's the thing: if Solo Monster was also an ass like this, he would have got removed off the commentary. No, JD is a fucking dickhead. Simple as, plain and simple. The way he treats women on his podcast, the way he goes about them, he doesn't deserve to commentate on that show. As far as I'm concerned, it was the right decision. Who cares? Honestly, if it was any other talent, I'd stand up for them as well. The way JD acts is pathetic. Sorry, but nah. He is under Amazing Reds. Under Amazing Reds. influence, of course, because it's Amazing Red's promotion. But Solo Monster would have got kicked off that show if he had done the same thing, but he didn't. No surprise. No surprise. The show will be back on 20 minutes. It's no holds barred. It's Kaiser versus Penta. It's his own fault. I'm sorry, but how can you stand by JD from New York on this? You physically can't. The guy did this to himself. If this was any one of us, we would have been told no. We would have been removed. I get it. He's a content creator and he's a podcaster, but the way he goes in on people isn't sufficient enough. That's why I completely understand by him being dropped from commentary for that one show. It's one show. It's so much of a bigger difference, you know? I'm surprised this is a no holds barred though. That part makes no sense to me. But remember, no holds barred means no DQ. Okay, so Penta's in black and red. I've always liked black and red Penta, to be fair. I do like his the spinning fireworks that he has. I mean, there's some things about his presentation I do like, but I just want him to actually give him something. But nah, honestly, JD from Fuckland, he deserves all the worst in the world. I have no sympathy for him. None. He brought it on himself. Just look at all the women that he bloody blocks all over social media because of how he treats them. The guy's a sycophant. It's his thumbnails and how he acts on the shows, mate. That's why. There's times where he does criticize professionally, and then there's times where he goes way too far. The Alexa thing was less said the better. That was just a joke. Okay, we start immediately with the punch barrage. Well, Penta's not even punching. Penta's using this side of his hand. Straight down. Over the top with a clothesline. Penta. I think he was going to try and do. I'm guessing this is just my interpretation for it. I think he was going to try the sling blade. Yeah, I don't like what he did about the Shotzi thing regarding her shaving her head. Hurricane Rana, lovely. I mean, the fact that he walks the barrier there into a Hurricane Rana. I've always liked when Jeff Hardy does that with his flying clothesline. Two chairs, okay. Drop kick through the middle rope, goes Penta. Penta flies, Toby con Hilo lands, okay. We do have Jey Uso versus Austin Theory, the LWO versus American Made. Seth Rollins is on this show. The main event, obviously, is the IC title. Chop, backhanded knife edge chop to a front chop. Back and forth from Kaiser and Penta. We are 40 minutes into this show. Thank you all. Two thumbs to the eyes. We done those chops that Eddie Kingston does. I don't like. Death Valley Driver on the table. Doesn't destroy itself. It stays standing. We go to a commercial break. Back in 2.5 minutes, according to Netflix, but I can carry on. Kaiser's just walking the announce table. Frankly, I will never defend, accept, or recognize JD from New York ever. Irish whip off the turnbuckle pole. I want him to actually give something to Ludwig Kaiser. There's something about him where I think he actually could be something, but I don't know. Some weak punches. There's a chop across the chest. Penta's telling the crowd to shush because he's going to chop him. But he missed and he smacked the pole and he eats a right hand to the face. Ludwig Kaiser has a half mount. He's punches to the face. Stand in front of the Belgian crowd. Naturally, Belgians don't like Germans. Did John talk? Yeah, he talked for his promo, yeah. That was great, but it was also the same old thing. We know who's winning at WrestleMania. I'm assuming you mean Cody Cena. Where the show will be back in 38 seconds for you American Netflix viewers. I want to know, what do you guys actually see on your breaks? Do you get to see action or do you get to see, or do you just get stupid breaks? We are back in the ring. Ludwig Kaiser has Penta in the turnbuckle. He has him the reverse mount on the top turnbuckle. I think he's going for a super back suplex. No, punches to the head. You get commercials. And we are back. 3, 2, 1. He's trying to peel off the mask as we come back from break. I hate this. Why do you have to keep fucking trying to take his mask off? Leave his mask. I hate when AEW done it as well. Cross body. Kaiser's back up. Super kick to the butt cheek. Reverse sling blade. Penta. Irish whip. Reversed. There's the backstabber. Two count. But yeah, and before anyone says, oh, but. No, I didn't like it when AEW would unmask this guy or tarnish his mask. I didn't like when TNA done it. I don't like when WWE does it. Stop going for a mask. It's bullshit. Penta's making a run, but he eats an enziguri to the face. Kaiser. Death Valley Driver again. Yep, there we go. Cover. 2 count. I can actually see Ludwig Kaiser at some point being Intercontinental Champion or US Champion, by the way. Like, I can actually see it happening. Punch to the face. Over the steps. Just not fun. Come on, get some bit more violence in this. I think Ludwig Kaiser's going for his running. Oh, yeah. He's going for that running shotgun drop kick. Oh, big back body drop on the announce table. How enforced are these things? We've had a back body drop, and we've had a Death Valley driver, and we still can't get through the announce table. Damn. Both men on their knees. We are going to get a punch fest here, or as JR would call it, a slugfest. Chop. Punch. Here comes the slugfest. Oh, an elbow strike. Oh, there we go. Penna's a former TNA World Champion. Do you know what TNA is, Michael Cole? All them elbow strikes. Just remember where you learn it from, but nobody will criticize it in this way. I will not, because I like it. Elbow strike to the back of the head. Kaiser, 1, 2, kick out. You know what, guys? I'm going to ask this question. Give me your honest thoughts on Ludwig Kaiser. What are your honest thoughts on Ludwig Kaiser? So Ludwig Kaiser to the face of Penta, I will teach you what it means to fear. Man's gimmick is zero fear because he's went through a nail table. Chair shot to the back. Pay homage to the channel. He's using the edge of the chair into the neck. Penta's went for a sleep. Okay, Penta's getting angry. Kaiser was going for that DDT. Oh, there's the sacrifice. Sacrifice on Kaiser's arm. Penta's going to go for the Penta driver. This has not been much of a no holds barred match, by the way. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Where's the chair going? Oh, you should have him in the back, man. Kaiser, if you've got balls, hit a low blow. You're better off not watching. Oh, there we go. Kaiser, poke to the ice. Oh, super kick to the chair. Hits Kaiser in the face. Chair shot on the back. Another super kick up to the chair. All right, okay. I no idea, Catherine. A Mexican destroyer from the middle rope. Okay. Who curses so much on the stream now? I still do, but that's because I'm Scottish. But I'm also part of other things as well. He's gone for it. Penta driver. Oh, he landed on the chair. Free count for Penta. Gets the win, by the way. Ludwig Kaiser did land neck first on the edge of the steel chair. Let's evaluate. Middle rope Mexican destroyer on the chair works. It was decent. The problem is, if you're going to say no holds barred, can we get a bit more? Like, can we get a bit more? But realistically, now we've had a no holds barred match. I think we can all agree this should be the end of the feud. Oh, Kathy Kelly. Oh, hello. That's a very interesting look. Yeah, there should have been some blood in this, Jonathan. No holds barred matches that are clean are just boring. The Intercontinental title. He has absolutely got to WrestleMania to win the Intercontinental title. Good match. Could have been a bit better, but it was decent in the end. I agree. I think that's a fair valuation. I will not star in that movie, but yeah, I can see it. Yeah, she wants that. He wants she. Sorry, he wants the Intercontinental title. And remember, Ray Phoenix is on his way as well. He abuses him online. Kathy Kelly is by far the best interviewer they have. And that's not because of looks, it's just a straight fact. She is the best one they've got. Io Sky, Dakota Kai. Yeah, they're redoing this match. Yes, she does. So Dakota Kai will have a rematch with Ivy Nile. Here's a top tip. Just book a triple threat for the Women's Intercontinental title. Oh, I said a bad word. Ivy Nile is getting a massage backstage by the Creed brothers. I like Ivy Nile, by the way. Oh, there's LWO looking for Chad Gable. Oh my Jesus. I can't show you on screen, but the taller version of the Creed brothers, the leaner one, he's actually wearing US overalls. I like Ivanelle, by the way. She has really performed in recent months. Like she has turned it around. Oh, stupider isn't a word, Mysterio. You've just been proven right that they called you stupid. Why is it Rey Mysterio in the segment? They're looking for Chad Gable. Remember, Chad Gable attacked all the luchadors. Looks like we're getting Creeds versus the LWO. Even though we're getting LWO later on. Wait, it is LWO versus American Made later, isn't it? I need to double check. I do like the eagle shirt there. That's actually quite cool. Michael Cole can't do anything. Dum 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 dum. Dum. I did say before this group ever happened, I said they were going to make a version of Team Angle version 2 with the Creeds and Gable. It was just obvious. Ivy Nile is making her way to the ring. She is getting the "You Suck" chants. Very awkward that she's getting them, but yes. Do you guys want some background music? I actually think this match will be quite decent, provided they give them a bit of time. I hope they give them a bit of time. Lyra Valkyria is a terrible wrestler. I second that. Uh, the crowd will be back in 40 seconds. Ivy Nile is getting the enhancement talent entrance, which is a bit of a shit thing actually, because that "You Suck" chant is always gold. 25 seconds. Ivy Nile is just waiting for Dakota Kai, who's going to make her way now. Why doesn't IB now get the world title, the women's title? Huh? I don't know what that means. Here comes Dakota Kai. She's too slow. Who's too slow? We got a Judgment Day segment. Wow, check out the welts on Liv Morgan's ribs. Fuck me. That world, Io Sky winning the world title, I knew that was coming. She deserves it. I knew she was going to win it. The minute I saw that match getting booked, I was like, yep, she's winning. I think so as well, Catherine. Io Sky losing at WrestleMania? Potentially. What?
You go behind my back. You have all these conversations with all these people, and what you land on is offering a spot in the Judgment Day to Penta, the guy who's so and he wants to come after my Intercontinental Championship.
Interesting. Dominic Mysterio, no longer dirty because they removed the dirty in his name. Suggest Penta. That is that really that sums up that they're going to have the turn, you know. Oh, I am as well. I feel bad for JD from. I actually feel bad for JD McDonough. He was actually keeping that faction together. I didn't notice it until he got injured, but I've noticed it ever more. The bloodline was boring. Judgment Day's in the Judgment Day's already getting there. And the Judgment Day's been around since I was at Clash of the Castle. There's Chad Gable. Chad Gable has arrived in a fine blue suit. Ivy Nile looks very, very shocked. Ivy Nile's actually shocked that Chad Gable's actually at ringside. Anyway, for the umpteenth time in 2025, we have Dakota Kai versus Ivy Nile when, frankly, they should just be getting an Intercontinental title triple threat match instead. Ivy Nile with a powerful clothesline. She now has a half mount. Lol, Michael Cole. Chad Gable, where is your lucha mask? Yeah, I watched his interview actually, the Chris Van Vliet one. Yeah, I watched it. German suplex from Ivy Nile, released German. 2 count. See, there's actually one thing wrong with this Chad Gable return event. If anyone can figure it out before I tell you, let's see if anyone can figure it out. Suplex countered into a roll up. Dakota Kai rushes to the turnbuckle, gets a back elbow into a front face kick. Well, they can't, Jonathan. They've got a women's division. The problem is they don't see who's bad until we find out when we already know. Big boot by Dakota Kai. She goes for the middle rope stomp. Instead, Ivy ducks out of the way but eats an ensigiri. Dakota, who has intercepted by Chad Gable. Laptop wants to die? I don't think so. Oh, oh, that was a. If you've ever watched Matt Morgan before, that was a elevator. That was a elevator. Oh, here comes LWO. Well, I think we can safely say Chad Gable has run for his life. Ivy Nile is fucked. She's got to turn around and get the boot. There it is. Bang. GTK coming? Yes. Yep. GTK. 1, 2, 3. Your winner is Dakota Kai. That's two baby faces back to back have won tonight. Ivy Nile. Yeah, that was cruel. Creed brothers have returned to ringside. We have the contract signing up next for Bianca Belair versus Io Sky. Rhea Ripley is still going to be in this match, by the way. It's still going to be a triple threat WrestleMania. GTK was missed badly. Yeah, I don't think Dakota Kai got her timing right. It happens. You know what I mean? Like shit happens, but oh, we're going straight to the segment, not even a break. Okay. Ooh, Io Sky is looking very great. But she is brilliant. I like Io Sky. I've always been a big fan of her, even back in Io Shirai days. Oh wait, we are going to a break now. Yes. Io Sky is making her way to the ring. I'm just quickly ordering some food. La di dee, la di do, la di dee, la di do. I mean, I get your point, Jonathan, but I think the circumstances were complete. It's okay for now. Io Sky getting at least a reign at WrestleMania, and we see what they do. Io Sky might actually successfully retain at WrestleMania. And if she does, that's actually quite good for Rhea and Bianca to settle their issue. They are making Io look secondary as your champion. Last week, they did, and then Io Sky forced the situation. This week, I do agree. She's getting an entrance during a break. I mean, that's quite shit. I know this might sound harsh because people might cry, but I would give this break entrance to Bianca. Oh, Bianca is getting it. Here she comes. But she gets 45 seconds. No, they're still true. You might disagree, but they are. I'm expecting Io Sky to lose, but I think they might pull a shock and have her defend. What the fuck is Bianca wearing? That's a very interesting adaptation of a business suit. Very interesting. And we're back from commercial break in 3, 2, 1. Rhea still has her rematch clause. She'll invoke it. Oh yeah, I concur with that statement. I concur. Right. Right. I want some Red Bull. Adam Pierce is in the ring. He got there very quickly. Shocker. I do agree. Bianca winning the chamber was for her to get away from Jade before Jade gets it at SummerSlam. I actually like how well she speaks for English. Like, all right, Chris, big up, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope stream's going well. It's actually going all right, actually. Thank you. We're an hour and 6 minutes in. She has to win at WrestleMania. What's the point of winning the match? Not everyone who's won the Elimination Chamber has won at WrestleMania. Just as a fact, by the way. I just want to make that clear. Like, not everyone who's won the Elimination Chamber for #1 contendership has won the match at WrestleMania. No, not essentially. Not essentially. I mean, Bianca being world champion anyway isn't a bad idea. Like, it's not. But frankly, Io Sky should be leaving WrestleMania as champion. And there's a lot of good reasons why. Bianca doesn't need the title to remain relevant. Yeah, Bianca's got two big feuds coming up, essentially, that are non-title. And I'm not one of those where you don't need the title for these feuds, but two of these feuds that are coming up are going to lead to her getting the title again. Her winning the chamber is just to give Io Sky a break. Yeah, you're the EST, but nobody cares. Until you're EST heel, I don't care. It's a heel gimmick, for fuck's sake. I take it the shows in Europe tonight, as I remember WWE sometimes being live from America. Yeah, they are in Brussels. Oh, here comes Rhea. See, told you. Listen to the master. And she is in all black, respectfully. She is absolute. She's not here to fight. She just wants a rematch. Yeah, Brussels is on my hit list for cities to go to. I did say it was going to be a triple threat. And Io Sky again is getting absolutely pissed off. Watch Io Sky. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, there's the headbutt. And Rhea's going after both of them. Is she going to powerbomb both through the table? No, they can't even break the table. But it's a powerbomb. It is blown up to. Oh, we've got it. And she's going to sign the contract. Io Sky hasn't signed this contract, by the way. She does have a rematch clause. She is invoking it. Oh, great. Here we go. No, it's Bianca versus Io versus Rhea. Bianca and Io and Bianca had already signed after they showed the image. Main event Jey Uso when you're not even in the main event. I don't think we'll get that. Oh, here Gunther's actually stopping a Jey Uso promo. I've actually never been so thankful of Gunther in my life. Of course, this stupid crowd is doing the yeet. So much for coming out with beside his cockroaches. Instead, he's coming out from the actual ramp itself. Remember his words. He called them cockroaches. And Michael Cole is standing doing the yeet. Corey Graves is the only sane person in that bloody stadium. Women's wrestling doesn't suck. It's who you involve is what makes it crap. You kind of enjoy this? How? I'm surprised nobody in the stadium, like that bloody arena's got epilepsy. That thing would give epileptic fits. Oh, he's going to get up on. Oh no, he's actually. No, I'm not. I have respect. So Michael Cole gets his little handshake, and Corey Graves is like, "I'll just give you a fist pump." See, insanity is real. WrestleMania before won't be bad for the women's division. You know who's going to suffer? The women who want to come back to this company. Which women? Truthfully, which woman? Who is going to come back? I don't see any at this rate. Nikki Bella. Ugh. They welcome her back after the comment she made. They're just stupid. Okay, we go to a 3 minute commercial break. So they're going to live up this entrance for like the next 3 minutes. I mean, I see your point. I do see the point, Catherine, but wouldn't it not be wiser in that case to, I don't know, someone else, like Alexa Bliss? Now Corey Graves is ruined. Now Corey Graves has officially ruined himself. On this break, he is actually yeeting. And he's wearing a black suit. I like all black suits. Oh dear God. Yeah, that's what I've got. Commercials with wrestling on. Still got another 1.5 minutes of this. You know what's even funnier? My cat is still sleeping during this entrance. She slept through the Cena promo. She slept through this. Okay, here comes Austin Fury. Catherine fancies him. His bald spot's coming in as well. I mean, I wouldn't mind it in a ladder match, but we ain't getting that. I do think, to be fair, they need to look at some of the matches for WrestleMania and either add stipulations or add someone else to them. And we're back in two. Rips. Yeah, they changed it from Backlash Mexico to Backlash St. Louis, Missouri, which honestly I find strange. Why would you take it away from Mexico? Honestly, if Rey Mysterio is going to wrestle Chad Gable, it should be mask versus hair. We are underway. Grayson Waller distracts Jey Uso and Austin Theory gets an early lead. Irish whip underneath. Two underneath. Oh, and a crossbody cover. 2, 3. That was it. One hit. What the fuck was that? Super kick to Grayson Waller. What on earth was that? So he's going to win matches with a crossbody now? Oh, he's botched it. Oh, he's botched his dive. There's Gunther. Sleeper hold. The world champion has got Jey Uso locked in a sleeper. And he runs him into the turnbuckle pad. Here comes the rock punches that he stole. Gunther counters. Oh, elbow strike. Uso rips the world championship off the champion's body. Gunther off the top rope. Now Jey Uso's definitely going to celebrate with the championship. And he actually threw the title. Show some respect to the gold, bitch. So, in conclusion, Austin Theory, yeah, you just got buried. Heavy. Gunther, for the love of Christ, can you just shotgun drop kick Michael Cole? Michael Cole, I mean, Brock Lesnar F5 this guy. Gunther should powerbomb him. Oh, we're at the main event already. Yeah, I agree, Catherine. That was horrible. We are actually getting close to the main event. The Intercontinental title match is fast approaching. And we're only an hour and 20 minutes into the show. Is this Raw only going to be 2 hours? What about the LWO? Or am I missing something? This montage for Braun Breaker Spears, on the other hand, I will just take all day long. Braun Breaker's cool. He is the next Paul Heyman guy, though. There's no like Finn Balor. I'll give him credit. Like the guy knows how to hold a title when he actually gets one, but there is no chance he's winning this match. But I like the fact they showed in his clip him holding the white IC title strap. I need that to come back. Like that version of the Intercontinental title is the best version. Can we just bring it back? They should never retire the white strap. Such a horrible decision. It's the coup de grace versus the spear. To be fair, Braun Breaker's technical ability as well is excellent. Someone on X said the Cody Cena segment was the best segment of 2025. Lord, give me strength. Oh, good. We're not going straight to the main event. I was going to say, what the fuck? Be another break. Oh, Grayson Waller's actually discussing on the mic. He's actually got the microphone. They called him a cat. They called Jey Uso a cat. Yeah, I forgot. That weirdo's in my country next week. So next week in Glasgow, it's A-Town Down Under versus Jey Uso and a partner of his choosing. I did not buy tickets to go to that show, by the way. Cena was right. You're all about yourselves. I'm done. Lol. Here comes American Made. All alone. Chad Gable must be running to the customs at Brussels. Yeah, Julius Creed was the one earlier on that wore the American overalls of the American flag, which, to be honest, I burst out laughing. He'll interfere at the end of this match anyway. 100%, he'll interfere. This will be back in 8 seconds. Never mind. It's a 2K25 commercial now. I still haven't bought this game.
This is the beautiful city of Brussels, Belgium, the de facto capital of the European Union, and for the first time ever, hosting a live WWE television broadcast. Monday Night Raw. WWE started coming to this great city back in 1989. Later, finally Monday Night Raw live on Netflix.
The world's chocolate capital. To be fair, Belgian chocolate is nice. Now, recap of that segment. Bianca with the first move. Obviously, she did push Io and then the headbutt to Bianca, followed by the power bomb. Rhea does look excellent at everything she does. To be fair, like she just looks excellent. Like she has it nailed down. The problem is they've got hardly anybody near her level. Io Sky is one of them, but there's not many else, which is a major problem. Three signatures and I'll run away. Talking to a child, well, that's brave. Oh, now Bianca's gone after Rhea. Here we go. There's Io. Io's punching the chest of Rhea Ripley. Now she's punching Rhea. Oh, elbow strike to Bianca. Good for you. Oh, okay. This was the right thing to do. See, why can't you just not let Rhea just do whatever the fuck she wants? Just let Rhea do whatever the fuck she wants. That's just how it is. Anyway, American Made in the ring. I'm disagreeing. It's a stupid way to do it. If you really wanted to do it, if you really care about women's wrestling, you wouldn't pull up. Of course, I care about women's wrestling. Are you saying I don't? If I didn't care about women's wrestling, I wouldn't have critiqued some of the shit that they did 10 years ago. I care about women's wrestling. Only one company does women's wrestling properly. And newsflash, it's not the two that people watch the most. They were right to do it. The problem is, and this is the thing when I'm rearing it, the problem is the actual setting itself. Yeah, WWE was right to do it. They're just not sure how they're going to do it. It was the right thing to do. You have to let them go for it. You have to let them scrap. Otherwise, what's the point? Okay, Julius Creed attacks Dragon Lee from behind. I think most of these women will be remembered, but it depends on. Well, I actually think most of them will be remembered. Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, those three will be. I think maybe a few after that might not be. Those three will. Like, those three will. Mysterio tries to get a tag with Brutus Creed, takes him off the apron. Was that a like a Hurricane Rana driver type move? It was countered anyway. We are now going to commercial break. In mainstream, who is the most popular female wrestler that's not in WWE anymore that's retired? That's retired. That's in mainstream. AJ Lee. Julius Creed rams Dragon Lee into the turnbuckle. Shoulder blocks. Trish Stratus isn't retired though. So I have to. That's why I say AJ Lee. Bruce Creed tags Julius Creed straight back in after landing a punch. It's Glasgow next week, and then the following week, London, England, which I obviously have been to. It's a nightmare to get around. Overhead belly to belly suplex. Yeah, well, it will be those, but I think Io might retain. Medusa's not mainstream. Well, Trish Stratus came out of retirement, so she's not retired. Well, there's Gable in his luchador mask. LWO did win. Mainstream is like multi-platform and like big media personality. So like you'd instantly recognize them on like the media. Medusa, everyone knows her, but she's not particularly She isn't as mainstream as she was, say, 20 years ago. She's not. Like, not many people, apart from people that are slightly older, would remember Medusa. I luckily know Medusa because my favorite women's wrestler was superior than her. So Chad Gable in his mask hits a diving headbutt. For the record, Bull Nakano, greatest women's wrestler of all time. They're actually trying to sell the multiple mask fear. That's all I do. Seth Rollins, I was going to say, Seth Rollins was expected on this show. So yeah, Rollins will be up next. Then it'll be probably the main event. Seth Rollins will probably come out and say, "I want want Roman at Mania." Last week's steel cage match just became a complete finisher fest. Do you think Rey Mysterio is mainstream? 100%. Rey Mysterio's been mainstream since 1995. Is that the superplex from the top of the cage? Yeah. The cage bomb, stomp. This was a kick out. The funny thing is Seth Rollins won this because Roman Reigns dragged him out the cage. If anything, I think Punk must love to get screwed. I think Medusa was superior to some of them, but not all. Like the one that really was superior to her 100% was Bull Nakano. Now they're showing the Reigns return. There he is, like clockwork. I will do Dynamite stream. I will do SmackDown. I will do TNA and Ring of Honor. I will see if Matthew's available. We can link together. Like we'll try. I'll try stream with Matthew if he can. See, I found this is babyface versus babyface versus babyface, but this part made no sense why he went after Punk just because Heyman's consoling him because he's hurt. Unless it's simply Roman just does not like sharing. No, The Undertaker is mainstream. The Undertaker is mainstream. Michael Cole with a very correct statement for a change. A lot of people have got a lot of explaining to do. He's not wrong. But yeah, I disagree. The Undertaker is mainstream. Just like his intro, which is actually quite funny. Every time he has a different color intro, Seth Rollins actually wears the same gear. So he's got a black and green intro. He's wearing a black and green jacket. Paul is going to turn on. I think Paul's going to turn on. Yeah, I think he'll turn with Punk before he settles on Braun Breaker because he writes Braun Breaker's promos now and Braun Breaker's script. At least he's wearing normal clothes for a change. I think it's funny people are actually putting that all over social media. Oh, have you seen that? Seth Rollins, every time he makes an entrance, he's got same color gear as he does his intro. It's like, yeah, everyone know that. Like everyone knows that. Medusa would be better by the rest of the people like Trish. Not now. Not now. I always think Medusa is just better and got mad because her generation don't get respect. Oh, Medusa's generation does get respect. Like Medusa's generation came from Sensational Sherry. She gets respect. The problem is she's just past it, which is natural. Like, look at her WrestleMania, not WrestleMania, her Royal Rumble appearance. It was really poor. And I respect the generation because that generation gave me my favorite ever women's wrestler. Now, Deonna Purrazzo is my favorite in the current generation, but my favorite all time will always be Bill Nakano. Another 1 minute 50. It looks like Seth Rollins is just going to milk this. SmackDown is in Bologna this week, and then obviously London next Friday. Both shows are in London to conclude the tour. Actually, no, it's not. They're doing SmackDown in London first. Okay. Raw concludes the tour. Then SmackDown will be back in the States. 1 minute 20 to go. I do get your point though, Jonathan, but I do believe that generation is respected. Which was the biggest era of wrestling? Attitude or Medusa's era? Well, Medusa was in the New Generation and Attitude era. New Generation was underrated for a lot of work. The problem is some of the clown gimmicks. But the Attitude era obviously is the biggest era of all time. Nothing will ever top the Attitude era. Like, I don't care what WWE is doing right now. I don't care what AEW does. I don't care realistically what TNA does. I have to be honest. Plain and simple. The Attitude Era is the greatest era of professional wrestling. But professional wrestling will never see because ratings are what people want to strive on. No one will see a rating like that Saturday Night's main event back in 1988, that 33 million. That'll never happen again. And we are back from commercial. Fontainebleau, where The Undertaker is hosting his One Dead Man show. That is correct. That is going to be so expensive. It's got NXT there as well. Fontainebleau in Las Vegas. That is going to be so expensive. But Las Vegas is so beautiful. I would love to go. Was born McConnell like Oscar. Okay. They're just recapping that the main event will be Braun Breaker versus Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship. Best in wrestling was the Attitude. For the whole landscape of character and storyline and gimmick, absolutely. I concur. I think the best working era is either 80s or New Gen. But there was some great stuff in the Attitude Era that deserves a lot of respect. Yeah, Trish Stratus is bigger than Medusa, but that's because Trish Stratus also had the Attitude Era. The Attitude Era is what swung it for her. Medusa was just a valet for Randy Savage at that point during the Attitude Era. She had virtually no involvement except one match that she was coaching Gorgeous George when she beat Lil Nate. That's it. Although to be fair, she did win the hardcore title in WCW, but that's not exactly irrelevant because anyone could win that. Except luckily they had Terry Funk win it. Bull Nakano is bigger than China. Oh yeah, she's known for both in Japan. This chant is still going. 1 hour and 45 minutes into the watch along. And now he's talking. That chant was for about a solid, 6 minutes, including a break. Mental. No, you're just Seth Rollins now. It got removed on the website. So this crowd is already stupid. I actually want to see him cut some serious promos again. And I say that with all due respect. I need some serious promos. I never heard Bono speak English. Yeah, of course he did. Or are you saying you've never heard him speak English? If you've never heard him speak English, you've missed out. Yo, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of background music. He's not had any all night. You do deserve some. Let's see. Let's go for a classic. Some night driving. A little bit of a classic. No, we're getting a CM Punk chant now. I always thought the Japanese lady who's in the Hall of Fame, I can't say her name, can speak only me Japanese. Bill Nakano. The one who went in the Hall of Fame was my Phil Nakano. She can speak decent English, but it's mostly Japanese. It pretty much is broken English, yeah. But yeah, the person you're thinking of is exactly who is my favorite women's wrestler of all time. She had a great American counterpart as well at the time, Luna. She was good in the Attitude Era, but to be fair, she didn't really need to speak because she was just a great wrestler. Here we go. Now Seth Rollins is directing the whole thing to that. So Seth Rollins is saying if he had had a few more seconds, he would have done what he promised he was going to do, and he was going to stomp Punk's head into the mat, end his WrestleMania dreams. You stomped him several times and he kept kicking out. Are you delusional? Are you on the McIntyre school of thought? Can that lady from who was in the Hall of Fame last year, the Japanese lady, speak English? Yes, Bill Nakano can speak English. But she doesn't need to because she's mostly in America. Mostly in Japan, so why would she? She's also her own. She's also a promoter. She's got no time to speak English, but she can speak English. Yes. So now we're getting the issue where Seth Rollins is declaring himself that he's going to be at SmackDown. How is she a great wrestler? Do you need me to tell you? Because I recommend you go watch Bull Nakano. That woman was insane. She's one of the. She actually had one of the best women's matches in WWE back in the 90s. Several actually, but they were great. Like, but she had some great matches in the 2000s as well. Like, she's an amazing wrestler. She had the most unique look as well. I mean, just this is her. Like, this is exactly how amazing she used to look. Like her prime look. Incredible wrestler. Okay, so he actually wants to get straight to the main event for the IC title. Okay, then that's the nicest thing he's said in a long time. So he's going to SmackDown. Great. So let's get to the IC title. Let's wrap up. Come on. Trish versus Tiffany was okay. They've never had a match. They were in a tag match together, but they've never wrestled each other. AJ Styles backstage with Kathy Kelly. I'll take that. That's a good. That's a good one. I love the crowd tonight. Every time they go somewhere in Europe, other parts of the world, the crowds are wild. Puerto Rico for me is insane. Puerto Rico is an insane crowd. Oh, a whole lot of weight. Oh, great. Carrying Oh, there. Oh, hold on. Never mind. Scarlet Bordeaux. Here comes Braun. Oh, she used to weigh like near enough the same as Awesome Kong, or close. Awesome Kong was 270 in her prime back like 15, 20 years ago. I'd say Bill Nakano was about 200, 220. I don't mind the foreign crowds. I think some American crowds are rubbish for anyone. I have a feeling Cena will get a warm reception. Yeah, she did lose a lot of weight, but she never broke anyone's nose. She never injured anyone. Not like that. Balor's making his entrance. We've got a 3-minute break. Dum de dum dum dee 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 dee. All right, Finn's cutting a promo on Braun. Okay. If you don't know, my name is Finn Balor. Balor Club. Can't do an Irish accent for the life of me. I wish I could. Yeah, so he's remind people he was the first ever Universal Champion that lasted 24 hours. Oh, US Champion next. 2-time NXT Champion. Multi-time Tag Team Champion. Okay, now he's going to say Intercontinental Champion. Yep, there we go. Soon to be again Intercontinental Champion. You're not winning this, Finn. You're a good guy, but you're not winning this. He's actually just said that Braun is barking up the wrong tree. Braun's like what, 240 pounds? Finn Balor's 190. That's some confidence. That's some confidence. 3, 2, 1. Hall of Fame, of course, is a Triple H video. Yawn. Oh, they're showing these return at 2002, I think. This video from the injury, his return. Yep. The return to MSG. The mad thing is he did get the reaction he got the reaction he didn't want. Apparently he wanted the top heel reaction. Obviously they made him a babyface until SummerSlam when he wrestled Shawn Michaels in the street fight. But apparently he wanted to come back as a heel. But they brought him back as the babyface because he was away for so long. Mind you, with Hulk Hogan coming back, and Taker was Big Evil. Was Triple H really taking that heel spot? I don't think so. Yeah, the Hall of Fame is a week after my birthday. My birthday's on the Saturday beforehand. Is there any wrestling on that day? I don't think so. April 17th, though, the Thursday is TNA Unbreakable. The 2002 return was actually quite good, though, the way they done it. Why people take this Hall of Fame seriously? Because there's a lot of people they like growing up that are getting rewarded. Although I had a conversation with a wrestler who hates the Hall of Fame, and that's genuine truth. I have had a conversation with a pro wrestler who hates the WWE Hall of Fame, but he hates it because obviously it's not. Even though it's their careers, he admits it. It's not like a real Hall of Fame. Here comes Braun. This guy is so freaking good. Like, he's so good, but they actually need to give him more. Like, they actually need to give him more, and that's not even a joke. A Triple H, man. Yeah, he got opportunities. He was also very unlucky by one of the crowds he kept at a period of time as well, but then he became a right total prick. Anyway, the main event at 9:05 UK time. The Intercontinental title being defended in a main event on Raw. Senior official Chad Patton. I just remember the days of senior officials: Earl Hebner, Mike Chioda. Or the fact that one of their top referees is actually the former top referee in TNA for 10 years until he left because of Hulk Hogan. 190 pounds. See exactly what I said. Bronze at least, but he's between 230 to 250. Yep, 250. See, I need to stop being right. You getting 2K25? To be honest, I probably will, but I'm not. I might get it on a different platform. I might buy it on my PC. I'm thinking of buying on the PC. But I'm not playing Island Mode or whatever it's called. We are underway. Main event. Balor behind the ropes, using the break. Thoughts on Lillian Garcia leaving the ring announcer role? I mean, the fact that she's come out and said she's gonna step away from full time, she's only gonna do it on the odd occasion to focus on other roles. I'm happy with that. Yeah, that's fair, dude. I get that. Oh, Braun will win this. This will probably go about 20 minutes and Braun will win. Elbow to the back from Finn on the head of Braun Breaker. He's got a headlock. Braun in a back suplex position. A headlock takeover from Finn Balor. It's actually a very smooth headlock takeover. See, the annoying thing about Finn Balor can wrestle. Guess why he doesn't get pushed? Because he can wrestle. That headlock is in firm grip for Balor. Braun forces escape. Irish whip. Drops down. And Braun gets thrown over the top rope. Smart move by Balor, to be fair, to use Braun's momentum against him. Braun picks up Balor in the turnbuckle, shoulder thrusts. Like Brock Lesnar did, like when he was at his best. Braun, high speed, clothesline in the corner. And over the top rope goes Finn. I think Braun's going for his shoulder tackle. He's either going for a spear, he's going for a shoulder tackle. Oh. He didn't get it. If you watch that sling blade again, he doesn't get all of it. It's more like a sling elbow. Three-minute break. Balor's back in the ring to break the count. Although he's actually letting the referee count whilst he recuperates. Forces the champion to come in. The challenger is allowing the ref to count. It's been a good stream. 2 hours and 9 minutes into the stream. We're up to 7. Balor with stomps using the ring apron for momentum. In the turnbuckle, Balor's working the body. Punches to the ribs, now punches to the head. Shoulder thrusts. See, Balor's working the body. This is clever. Like, if you actually think about it, Braun Breaker, like, his momentum, his power, you remove his waist, his upper body, you take away the tank. If you're winded, you can't fight. To quote Cobra Kai, you can't breathe, you can't fight. Even though it's pro wrestling, it's still factual. He went for a suplex with Braun countered. Here comes a couple of punches. That's 3. Irish whip, reversal. Braun Breaker rolls over, sunset flip. Finn breaks the count, rolls over himself into a shotgun dropkick. We know you'd take that, Catherine. Balor hits a dropkick for a 2 count. Now he hits an elbow strike to the back of Braun's shaved head. Headlock into another headlock itself. A headlock takeover into a headlock. Back in 50 seconds, according to this commercial break. I preferred it when Braun just had a classic black singlet. Back into turnbuckle, shoulder thrusts. More punches to the waist. Knife edge chop. This is all Finn Balor right now. Finn Balor actually has the control. To the other turnbuckle now. Face first. Punch to the ribs. 20 seconds. Finn Balor's really got the control here. The champion's actually getting worked for a change. It's not often that not often that Braun Breaker actually gets worked like that, so it's good to let him do it. The ad break's coming back with Balor in the lead. Essentially, he's in the lead of the match. Knife edge chop. Raw goes about 2.5 hours, so this will be about 18 minutes left, give or take. Braun with a punch. WrestleMania 42, Cody Rhodes gets beat by Braun Breaker. Irish whip. Ooh, lovely. That was a good counter by Balor. Irish whip. 2 count. Elbow to the back of the head of Braun. See the problem with these matches? Having to just let the crowd constantly partake in it. Like, just enjoy the match instead of enjoying the stupid chants. Braun's getting angry with these little shove-offs by Finn. Lillian Garcia's a nice person, yeah. Here comes the anger from Braun Breaker. Punches. Irish whip. Again, reversed. There's that leaping back elbow. Balor's back to his feet. Overhead release. Belly-to-belly suplex. Another Irish whip. Balor runs back. Kicks off of the upper arm. Braun caught him. Power slam. Straps are coming down very shortly. Yep, Genetic Freak Jr.'s in the zone, absolutely. Well, Genetic Freak's nephew. Well, here comes Slaminic Mysterio and Charpito. Balor secures a 2 count from a roll-up. He's going for the military press. Oh, he's countered it. Final cut. 1, 2, kick out. All the nice female wrestlers to me in wrestling. Who are the nice female wrestlers to me in outside? Well, I've met several. Deonna Purrazzo, I've met. Jordan Grace, I've met. Giselle Shaw. They're all nice. Yeah, but to be fair, you can't call him the Genetic Freak because that's not Scott's son. Scott's son is I can't remember his first name. It depends. Like, I've met several, but it depends on who you think is the nicest. It should be who I think. Like, I think several people are nice, but you might think they're twats. Oh yeah, they were nice to me. Like, I got autographs, I got conversations. Oh, full speed clothesline. Brody King is lovely. I mean, I've met Rhino, Trey Miguel, I've met Joe Hendry, Scott D'Amore, all sorts. He won't get the name now. Steiner Liner. Steiner Liner indeed. That was very well done by Braun. The distance as well. Oh, I know that Rick is Braun's dad. I couldn't remember what Scott Steiner's son's called, but he's already signed to WWE as well. Do you want to know something funny? Yous are going to laugh at this, but I'm not joking. I'm actually going to put this up. I'm not joking by this, by the way. Well, I don't know. I've not met a lot of. There's a Sling Blade. That was slightly better. I haven't met a lot of WWE talent. I've mostly met TNA, AEW, and indie talent. Well, that's for you to say. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't met many of them. I've not had the privilege. Although I've met Mickey James. Coup de grace was missed. Spear missed. Roll up. Kick out. I've not been fortunate enough to meet a lot of them, so I can't comment. Tony Storm is lovely. There's a military press power slam. Kick out 2. I think anyone is nice until you piss them off or you disrespect them. That's the reality of it. Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley are nice. I've met them in person. Josh Alexander, I was very nice, very lucky as well to meet in person as well. Braun is signaling for the end. He's going for the spear. He is actually bleeding from the lip. But he does get a kick to the ribs. There's an enziguri. Now's the coup de grace once more. This is a true thing, by the way. WWE does not mean anything as an acronym. It's just WWE is the name of the company. See, the Steiners are cool, but Rick Steiner is a transphobe, which is unfortunate. But he was a great wrestler. Scott's better. Don't know. I've not met any female legends. I've met a lot of active currents. Dominic Mysterio may have cost Finn Balor there. I have met SoCal Val. I met her at AEW last year. Got a picture of her and everything. She's lovely. Steiner recliner. Here comes the spear. He hits it. It's a free count. Braun Breaker gets the win. Yeah, we knew that Dom was going to cost it. See, I go by this reality all the time, Jonathan. Anyone is nice until you either disrespect them or you fuck them about. Reality is they could all be nice, but that's up to them. You know what I mean? That's what I think. Yep, he fucked up indeed. We are getting Dom versus Finn. Yeah, now Dom's grabbing the IC title. Interesting. Oh, here comes Penta, because we know Penta wants the IC title. Super kick. And a super kick on Carlito. Carlito takes a spear. And Penta picks up the title. Yeah, he's going to regret that in a second. Honestly, I think if that's your WrestleMania Intercontinental title match on its own, that is fine. But I think you can give it a little bit more. I think it will be multi-man. He did hand him the title. At least he's got respect. Penta versus Braun would be worth watching. I agree. I think it's going to be a multi-man anyway at WrestleMania. I said the same for the IC title and the US title. Madison Rayne, Angelina Love, Velvet Sky. They all never went to WWE. They were famous without it. Awesome Kong pretty much had a short stint in WWE, but she was famous before she even went there. Asia Kong. Penta versus Braun at Mania will be good. I agree. But yeah, WWE no longer, it doesn't mean World Wrestling Entertainment. It just means WWE. There's no exact meaning, which I didn't find out until earlier today. It's even funnier. It's been like that since 2011. I had no idea. Like, I'm not joking. See the way it's going. I agree, and I think Penta will beat him. I think Penta will beat Braun, and I don't have any issues with that. Like I say, I like both guys, so I would be happy with either or winning. The Covalent TV is live in 22 minutes. If you guys want to check that out, I recommend it. It's always a good channel. They're good guys, so.
That boy has an exposed tattoo. I wonder if he knows that the varnish of the dress code.
I think WWE need to start adding some more fun matches to the card, and I say that in the nicest way, I want fun cards. But I also want it to be a little bit interesting. I think it could be a whole lot better. But I think decent enough. I would hope it gets a lot better. Thank you, Catherine. I appreciate it. I'm going to try one for Dynasty as well. Not Dynasty, Dynamite. There's no way I'm doing a pay-per-view watch-alongs again like that. Unless I've got my own place, I'll die. So, positives from this show. Ivy Nile proves that this women's division, if you actually have faith in it and you actually get behind it, you've got some decent talent there. Braun Breaker and Penta are shown why they're still worthy, but they've got a lot to do. Negatives, that Austin Theory squash made no sense. The Cena segment kind of could have went a little bit differently. I think they just lost the brim of it, but hell, there's a lot, put it that way. But, well, I suppose they have their moments. I thought the crowd was okay, apart from the stupid singing. The 7 minutes of stupid, that Seth Rollins song was depressing. It's just too long. All for him to say, oh, by the way, I'll be at SmackDown. Alright, thanks. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get out here. Thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure. I will. Do we need to review this show? Suppose we could tomorrow, but Wednesday we'll do the watch along. Yeah. But in the meantime, thank you all. I will see you later on. Look after yourselves, and I shall see you next time. And check out the Mid Podcast, Catherine's. Subscribe to that. Subscribe to Graps TV, Covalent TV, and here. Hey, Bill. Oh, you're just missing it. We're just wrapping up now. But it's been a pleasure. Have fun, guys. Stay safe. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.